Hey everybody, Lex DeVille here, back for another advanced Upwork proposal writing lesson. This one's going to be talking about the art of agreement, getting agreement with your clients. Some of you may have heard of this term before. It is a common sales tactic. The idea being that you get the other person to agree with you multiple times, and this is supposed to get them back into rapport with you if they've lost rapport, or it's supposed to help build rapport. You know, I went to a car dealership one time. I was looking at this Chrysler Crossfire. I always thought that was a really cool car. And this Crossfire, I went out, test drove it. It was speedy. It was a little, two-seater, manual, stick shift. I think it was 6-speed, and they're pretty quick little cars. They're tiny. Drove it all around, came back, and was talking to the salesperson. Well, I told him what I wanted before I got there. I told him I didn't want to play any games, and he was kind of giving me the runaround with some different stuff, and I just didn't like what we were. I don't remember the full experience, so I can't tell you the full story as well as it was, but needless to say, we got out of rapport, and I was about to leave, and then all of a sudden, the guy is like, well, let me go get my manager. He brings his manager out. The guy comes, he introduces himself to me, he's got his big smile, and then he starts asking me questions. He asked me one question, and I respond with a yes. It's a closed-ended question, so I respond with a yes, out loud. Asked me a second question, I responded with another yes. And then he asked me a third question, and you want to guess what I responded with? I responded with, I know what you're doing, and it's not going to work. Because I have a lot of influence and persuasion training, so this stuff stood out to me like a sore thumb, like I'm directly asking this. He's directly asking me questions, and I'm giving him yes answers out loud. I'm like, I know what you're doing. I've been through all this sales training, bro. And I called him out on it, and he was like, no, I'm not trying to do that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm out of here. And I left. That's how it works in sales. You're supposed to get 3 yeses. They say 3 is the magic number. Get 3, ask them 3 questions in a row. I don't remember which sales book talks about that, but it's stupid. I don't want to teach you that. That's not what we're doing here. That's not how it works when it comes to Upwork proposals. So how it works and how I use it, I do use a similar thing, but it's different. I use what hypnotherapists use, which is the purpose of it is to get the other person to open up and be receptive to what you are saying to them. So when you've got a hypnotherapist and they're going to meet a client, they're supposed to be putting this person in a trance. They're supposed to be doing hypnosis on this person. First of all, they have to get that person to be open to the idea of trance and hypnosis. Now, this is a whole different topic. I don't want to go too much into that stuff, but just understand that they have to get that person to be open to trance and hypnosis before it's going to work on them. And to that end, or to that extent, they want to get them comfortable. They want to get them agreeing with them. They want to get them in agreement. This is part of building rapport. So this all comes back to rapport. Agreement is all about rapport. But what they end up doing is not asking direct questions. Sometimes they might ask questions and the person may respond yes, but it doesn't usually go that way. It's not like they're going to ask 3 yes questions in a row. And in your proposal, you won't be asking 3 direct closed-ended questions with the intent of getting 3 yeses in a row. So first of all, know this. It doesn't matter how many agreement statements that you get in a row, but the more the better. So the more stuff they agree with you, the better. If you only get 1 agreement, that's okay. If you get 2, that's better. If you get 3, that's better. If you get 10, that's way better. Just get them agreeing with you so they feel like you are on the same page. This is what rapport is all about. Now, the second thing you need to know is it doesn't have to be yes responses. So they can be responding with no. That can be a form of agreement. If they say, I guess let me give you some examples of this. So first of all, if they say, I'm looking for a direct response copywriter, and I say in my proposal, you're looking for a direct response copywriter, we're in agreement. Why? Well, this is a little concept called the undeniable truth. And the way it works is pretty simple. It's an undeniable truth. They can't deny it. They are the one who said they were looking for a direct response copywriter. I'm just using their own words. I'm just saying what they said. I'm stating a fact that they believe is true in their mind. So when they read that, they're saying, okay, he's speaking my language. He's saying what I need. How did he even know that? It's crazy. It's like he's reading my mind. And then they say, I need this direct response copywriter. I need you to write some emails for my coaching funnel. And I say back, you need a direct response copywriter to write emails for your coaching funnel. he's going to agree again because that's what he needs. He's probably not out loud saying yes, but he's probably doing this right here, this little action right here. And you're not going to see that because he's just reading your proposal, but just know that it's probably happening. Now, you can get no agreement. You can get 2 yes agreements and a no. You can get 1 yes and 2 no's. You can get 1 yes and 10 no's. It doesn't matter as long as you guys are on the same page, you're agreeing about the same thing. So he says he needs someone to write emails for his coaching funnel because he tried to write them himself and they didn't go very well. So I would respond by saying you need a direct response copywriter to write emails for your coaching funnel because you tried to write them yourself and it just didn't work out very well. No, it didn't work out very well, okay? So now we're in agreement. He's right. He's not going to say, yes, it didn't work out very well. He's going to say, no, it didn't work out very well, but we're on the same page. We're in rapport because he's agreeing with me. And the more he agrees with me, the more he's going to open up to what I have to say. And when you combine this with the other rapport building techniques I taught you, and also combine this with you focus, now you've got his interest, you're speaking his language, he's agreeing with you, and soon, as you'll see in a couple lessons down, he's going to be thinking about hiring you and moving forward with you and working with you in the future. So that's all I've got for this lesson. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment down below or whatever you want to do, and I'll try to get back to you. You can drop in the Discord chat, all that stuff. I'm about to sign off with my YouTube call sign. Sorry about that. I'm Lex DeVille, and I'll see you in the next lesson.